Hey girlfriend, I see you made your way to video one. I'm so excited that you're here, and I'm going to be sharing exactly what we do as coaches in this video. I'm also going to be sharing a little bit about me and what got me into coaching, where I was prior to coaching, because I truly feel that, I want to build connection with you guys, and I really want to get to know you a little bit better. But because I'm going to be working so closely with you, I thought I'd share a little bit about me and get that going a little bit. Once that's completed, then I'll get into all of the fun stuff. So I've been a coach, like I said in the first intro video. I've been a coach for about 1.5 years, and before I actually started coaching, I was very shy. I'm definitely a huge introvert still to this day, believe it or not. And it's really taken me a lot to feel comfortable, sharing on social media and just getting out of my skin a little bit. And so prior to coaching, I actually used to do bodybuilding. I did bodybuilding for probably about 3 years. And even though I absolutely loved bodybuilding, it actually was very hard on me. It was very mentally draining. If you know anybody that competes, or if you ever have competed yourself, you know that it takes a lot of work. It's a lot of restriction. Every single day you have to hit the gym, and for like multiple hours a day. And after doing that for 3 years, I found myself, starting really bad habits. After every single bodybuilding show, I would binge eat for, I would hide food in my room. I would do all these things to have this certain persona so that when I went into the gym, I came off like this, bodybuilder, but I really wasn't in the background. And so year after year, I was doing this. I was, not taking care of myself. I was eating, between shows very, very bad. I would, gain 40 to 50 pounds between each show, between each year, just because I wasn't taking care of myself. And I had a really bad emotional habits with food. And so eventually, by year 3, I was just exhausted. I was so uncomfortable. I was so unconfident. I felt like I had to fake it till you make it kind of personality. And I didn't want that anymore. I was just feeling not myself, ultimately. I kept comparing myself. And so at my very last show, or after my very last show, I was actually supposed to go to Worlds and compete in... and I was supposed to compete, and one day I broke down at the gym. I was like sobbing. I couldn't get through my workouts. Workouts were turning into a chore. I wasn't enjoying it anymore. I was sick of the chicken, veggies, and rice. I was so sick of it all. And my now husband, we were just dating at the time, he said, I think it's time to call it quits. And I did. And it was really hard because I had this world in my life for 3 years, and all of a sudden I had to stop it. And at this point, I was ashamed almost that I didn't go to Worlds, and I had all these things going through my head, that I stopped working out, I stopped eating healthy, I stopped taking care of myself, and it just kind of spiraled from there. And I gained lots of weight. I wasn't feeling very good about myself. And fast forward a little bit, with bodybuilding, actually, it did ruin my metabolism as well. So that took about a year or so to really get over that as well. But that following year, me and my husband, actually, we got, this is kind of funny, we got engaged, moved to a different city, both started new jobs, and got married all within 3 months of each other. It was pretty crazy. I wouldn't necessarily recommend it to anybody, but it was very stressful, but it was very, very cool at the same time. So we moved to this brand new city, and when we moved there, I realized I don't know anybody here. I don't have anybody here. My family lives, they only really live about 1.5 hours away, but I was so close. I lived with my sister actually before we got married. So that was really, really hard. And I didn't have my gym to fall back on. I didn't have my fitness. I was honestly my most vulnerable self. I was I had a very depressive mindset. And I just knew there was something out there for me. I just hadn't found it. I wanted that. I've always had a passion for fitness, but I didn't know where my life was supposed to be directed. And one day I was scrolling through social media and I came across a help wanted ad. Actually, my fellow coach, Allie, she was running an information session and just kind of talking about coaching. And I was like, this is my aha moment. This is the light bulb going off. This is exactly what was meant to happen at a perfect time as well. And I jumped right into it right away. That's just, and one thing I've realized, there's never really a perfect time for anything. I was working full time. I was traveling for work. Me and my husband, we had, just got married. We just bought a house. So money was very, very tight for us. And yet I just knew I had to jump into this because where I was at that moment in time, there had to be a way to get out of it, and it had to be a reason to get better. And if I didn't go through with coaching, if I hadn't have said yes, where would I be at right now? Where would my mindset be at? Where would my, health and fitness be at? I started doing these workout programs. I started taking care of myself. I started joining this amazing community, and now I can help others like on their health and fitness journeys as well. And it's such a blessing in disguise. And now to kind of jumping into what we do as coaches, there's so many amazing things that we get to do. There is about 5 main vitals that we follow as coaches, just on an everyday basis, just things that we do that the company recommends, but ultimately it's just kind of part of the business. So one being doing your workouts, taking care of yourself, working on your health and fitness. When I signed up as a coach, that's the first thing I wanted to do. I jumped right into a program. It's really amazing. I'm going to pop it up here, guys. There is many programs that we get to choose from. It's kind of like a Netflix of fitness. There is bodybuilding programs, there's HIIT, there's cardio, there's yoga, there's prenatal workouts, which I did my entire pregnancy with Bryce. There is post workouts. There is literally something for everybody. And I loved it too when I first joined, because I came from a bodybuilding world, and that was more what I was leaning towards. I wanted more weights and things like that. So it was super cool because I could actually listen to it through my headphones and just do the weights and everything like that. And then there was just a trainer telling me what to do. Everything has been designed by doctor nutritionists and personal trainers. So everything is qualified, designed, and everything can be done from home or at the gym. Now you're going to see here as well that everything does come with a nutrition guide. Every single workout program does come with a meal plan. It is customizable. It is targeted for you. If you do have any limitations, there is, vegan meal plans, literally something for everybody. So it's the coolest thing. So you can see here that we do work with Beachbody, and one of the things that Beachbody has designed for us is these awesome shakes called Shakeology. There are multiple flavors. My personal favorite is pumpkin spice. It literally tastes like pumpkin pie. It's so good. There's chocolate, there's vanilla, all of them come in vegan, and I take that every single day for breakfast. Now, I'm telling you right now, it is not one of those meal replacement shakes. This is something that our body naturally doesn't always get all of the vitamins and minerals that we need each and every day. It's jam-packed full of vitamin C as well. So I can actually say that since taking Shakeology, I've not got sick, knock on wood, but it's super delicious. It's great to take for breakfast. It's super light, but really helps with those cravings. It's huge for gut health and full of probiotics. My dad has ulcerative colitis, which is like an autoimmune disease, and he loves it for his gut. So I highly recommend it, and we take that each and every day. One of the third things that we do is share our journey on social media. We you know, everyone's journeys are going to be completely different. You know, like I'm sharing about my now being a mom. Prior to that, I talked about, you know, me and my husband and pregnancy and all the things. You know, one of my girls, she lives in the Bahamas, so she talks about living there. So literally everyone's journey is going to be completely different. We can't compare our lifestyles, but we all have something to share, and we all have motivation to share with others as well. And we all have story. Everyone has different things that you've overcome and obstacles that you've been through that we can share with other people. And that's kind of the beauty thing of it. And we get to talk to people all day. It's like the best thing. I get to talk to amazing women all over social media and get to know you guys. And it truly is remarkable, the people that you get to meet and make connections with as well. So one of the things also we do, and this is one of the more important things that I find for myself, is something called personal development. I don't know if you guys are familiar with Rachel Hollis. She is an author of the book Girl Wash Your Face and Girl Stop Apologizing. She rocks my world. It's seriously amazing how when you start changing your mindset, when you start motivating yourself from the inside out, that's truly where my confidence was built. It was coinciding with the workouts, but truly when I started changing my mindset, having more positive attitude, it's kind of like when you go to the gym and you're listening to your favorite music and you feel super motivated. That's exactly what personal development does. It's just changing your mindset and making you feel healthy from the inside out. So that's something that we incorporate every single day. I probably do about like 20 minutes a day. And normally when I was like going to work, I would just listen to like a podcast on my way to work, or you could read a book or whatever feels fit for you. So when it comes to going with the workouts coincide, one amazing gift we get is we get to create accountability groups. So these are support groups full of women that, or men too, that are doing the fitness programs with us. So we invite people to join us. We want people to feel what we get to feel. We want people to work on their health and fitness and help them become confident in their own skin. And I'm actually going to show you an example of our fitness accountability group we're doing right now. We're all doing the 80-day obsession. We're currently on week 2 of my postpartum journey, but it's seriously amazing how each and every day we're all checking in and motivating one another, showing recipes, funny little things, you know, or one day we're having a bad day, we'll comment on it. And it's truly amazing the people that you get to bring into that, and how, you know, you look forward to your workout each and every day because you get to share that you got it done, or you get to share, hey, I upped my weights, or where my weight loss journey is at. And I think that's kind of probably one of my favorite parts is, you know, welcoming people to join the community aspect of it, and then joining the community aspect of it if you're looking to, you know, get a little bit more of an income, if you're trying to save towards that vacation you've been wanting to go on, if you want to just make some extra income for the bills, if you want, whatever you're looking for, there's dreams that you have, you guys, that you want to build towards. And if it allows you to build your confidence in the meantime while helping others, it's a pretty cool job, I'd say, that we have. So I just love sharing the opportunity with you guys. So that is, I think that's it, guys. So so the main vitals, just kind of going over them one more time. 1 is we do our workouts. 2, we share our journey on social media. We invite people to the process. We do our personal development each and every day. And we run our support groups and accountability groups to give people that support. So it's really, truly, it is such a blessing that we get to do this all as coaches. Now I'm sure you're curious on how we make an income actually in this business. So there is one last video that you're going to see, and I'm going to be talking about how we make an income and some of the investments that are required to join, all about it. And I'm so excited to share the final video with you guys. So keep on watching, and thank you so much for watching this video.